Yo, this is like the fifth time we tried to start this thing, y'all.
Y'all
Everybody done had something to drink. We
like
all right.
what?
Welcome back to From My Experience podcast. Tori, what up?
Hey, happy Memorial Day.
We got
Our guest looks like a foot.
Yo,
wow.
yo, that is not even close to the truth. Whatever, yo.
We got
Whatever.
CV from We Here Man podcast. Well, it's not called We Here
Listen,
Man podcast. It's called We Here Man.
yo, we here, man. We here, man. Simple. But I'm back again. We family out here.
Yeah,
Y'all heard me before.
that's fam. Me and CV go way back.
You still need to come on my show, though, for real.
Yeah. Absolutely. So what we're gonna talk about today, y'all, is just hip hop. We're gonna talk about the current music we're listening to, the state of hip hop, and just our opinions. And me and CV already got into it a little bit. I believe Tori is definitely gonna have some great input as well, cause she ratchet low key, and this is gonna be great. And why did Carl just get super big on my screen? That's
Really?
yes.
I don't want to.
What are you doing?
Doing?
Yo, okay. All right. So, what are y'all currently listening to?
Ladies first.
Wow. Okay. I listen to a lot of weird stuff. Like, well, don't judge me. I listen to a lot of R&B. Of course, like album wise, as far as like hip hop and R&B. Okay. Well, hip hop. I'm obsessed with KOD. I'm
Okay.
obsessed with it. I've analyzed it like 300 times.
Mhm.
It's very multifaceted, and it can apply. You can take the situation of the album, like the album situation, and apply it in different like parts of life. So I fuck with it. And that came out what 419, 420.
Yeah, 420. Smoker day, baby.
Yeah. KOD is a, in the words of Uncle Charlemagne the God, is a tough. There's tough tunes like that album. It's just it's a tough
I like
tune,
that.
man.
I
That
actually like
that J
Yo,
Cole, it just goes so hard. Like he
oh
knocked
yes,
it out of the park. That's a, to me that's a classic album.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
I
classic
agree.
album. What else you listening to?
Front to back, back to front.
That's what she
Like you can
said.
listen to it back. You can listen to it backwards and it still be lit. Reverse Cowgirl the album and it'll still be lit.
Word. Word. I like it. I like it. That's
I'm
what's
glad.
up.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, another shot.
All right,
Let's
y'all.
see what
So this has been another episode of From My Experience podcast. We appreciate y'all for joining us. CV, what are you listening to?
Man, hey man. Right now actually KOD is still getting a little bit of play. I introduced King Push's joint to it and it was 7 tracks. Um and it's just like it wasn't enough to feed me because like I found myself like listening to it like 8 times real quick. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So it's like it just keeps going back and back. But I love it, but I can't even relate to his life no more. So I brought KOD back to the forefront. Like,
Okay.
cause I mean,
Okay.
I'm not selling shit.
So what do you mean you can't relate to him anymore?
I can't relate. I mean, it's a lot of metaphors, of course, but mostly relating to his trap life. And I guess because I'm like not in that place no more, like I kind of like the grown man rap a little bit more. So, like he's only got a couple tracks out of there that I like truly vibe with. Like I like that he took a shot at Drake, even though he's gonna lose that battle. But
Well,
yeah,
What?
didn't
he'll
Pusha
lose
T
that
write
battle.
Drake stuff?
He writes who stuff?
Doesn't Pusha T write some of Drake's stuff?
I don't know that he's written
Mm-mm.
anything for Drake, but I do know that he's probably penned for Kanye because that's his buddy that he's on that good music label. But he
That
ain't
dude said
pushing nothing
Pusha
out for
T would
Drake.
lose to Drake.
I mean, think like let's just when
Wait,
we get
before
to that,
no, yeah, we'll get to
when we
that.
get to that, let's get what you listening
You
to right now.
you've been listening to that music too much, boy. You just
Nah,
all
look,
right, all right, all right. Me. So I have a rotation now. So in order to keep up, because music comes out so fast and so often, like you blink and there's a new album. So what I typically do when someone drops a new album, I'll listen to it for at least a week, and then I have a playlist on my iPad called Rob's Playlist, and I'll take my favorite songs off the album and I'll throw it on there. Right now, I'm bumping King Push aka Daytona. That's the album. I'm really feeling it. It's it's an ode to like the 90 the not the 90s but like the 2000s hip hop, hardcore rap. Like his flow, delivery, the ad libs is crazy. He got a song shouting out Meek Mill big time called "What Would Meek Do." Um, he talks about the industry a little bit. You know, he took some time off from the game to do his political thing and try to help Hillary get in office. I'm feeling the album. I'm feeling it. Now, I hate to burst out bubble, but he did a Breakfast Club interview. All of the people that's working with Kanye that he announced, he said all of their albums are going to be 7 songs. So he said Nas, the Kid Cudi and Kanye album, the Kanye album, and I forget the shorty that sings on their label. He said all of their albums are only going to be 7 songs. Tiana. All their albums are only going to be 7 songs, which is going to be interesting. Because I'm like, I'm kind of with CV. I'm kind of like, I blinked and I listened to the whole album. And I was like, I want more. But the argument has been some people's albums have been too long. So it's like, okay, how many tracks is really enough? Because KOD wasn't even that long. How many tracks was that?
Either 12 or 13 or something like that.
I think, hold on, I can tell you exactly.
Generally, that's what you expect from Cole, though. Usually gonna get 12 to 13 tracks.
It's 12.
It's how many?
It's 12.
He had no skits, did he?
No skits.
No.
Yeah,
Except technically the intro.
Yeah, but he laid a little bit of bars on it, so it's like, you can live with it.
Definitely.
Why is she making that fake? All right, so yeah, that's what I'm listening to. I think Kanye drops this Friday. So
yeah,
I'm waiting.
I'm debating on whether I'm listening.
Yeah, I think Kanye drops Friday. I haven't listened to a Kanye album in years.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't ASAP come out when Pusha came out?
Oh yeah, ASAP trash.
Did anybody? You said it's trash.
Yeah, he need to go back to the lab on that. That shit was trash. I gave it one play, man.
I didn't listen to it.
Yeah, listen to it, man.
You have your bottle in your mouth like that.
Man, I'm gonna get you one of my beer glasses, nice tall one, so you don't have to do that no more. Cause she clearly her mind in the gutter.
Just making your mouth in a circular
I didn't do that, but Tori, keep it up.
Nah.
Then you're gonna be in your feelings in a minute, like you was a minute ago. See?
I wasn't in my feelings.
Oh man, y'all funny.
Okay, what?
I'll play it back for you. People forget that I record these things.
Yeah, you do record it all. But check it out. So you said before, like, you were about to give me your business on why I'm tripping about Drake being capable of murdering Push. So I need you to go ahead and just let me know if I'm crazy. Because light skin niggas been winning for a while, so I think Drake can win this battle. So,
wait, Tori, did you listen to Pusha T's album yet?
I did.
Okay. So the shots he threw at Drake on Infrared came from Drake throwing shots at him on another song before that.
Yes.
I forget the name of the song. 2 Birds or something like that. 2 Birds, 1 Stone, something like that. So he threw some shots at Drake. Then Drake already came back at him, right? And people are like, oh, he killed Pusha. And I'm like, no. I mean, I hear y'all, but I can't. It's hard to. I get the beef with Drake that people have, because one, he's being selective, because there's been other legitimate people that have come at Drake and he ran. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you ran from these other battles, but it's kind of like you picking and choosing, like, because Pusha T obviously does not have the popularity on his side. He doesn't have the social media aspect on his side. You know what I'm saying?
Who did he run from?
Kendrick Lamar and Joe Budden.
Okay.
Hard. Granted, Joe Budden was 50-50 because he was like on his way out, but Joe Budden is a force to be reckoned with.
I feel like Budden needed that though.
I mean, he didn't really, because he dropped his last album. He's done. He's retired. He's not dropping no more music.
He's retired, but nobody's listening to him.
Right.
Nah, but it was a legitimate diss though. It was a legitimate diss based off of something that Drake threw a shot at him though. Here's the thing: you can't throw a shot at somebody. Well, I guess you can. You threw a shot at him, so he took off on you.
That was in response though. I think that was in response. Like Button said something because
Nah,
Button be
Drake
throwing shit at
Drake
Drake
threw his
for real.
shot and Button heard the song before it dropped. So
Oh, okay,
Button
okay,
loaded up. He did like 7 joints, but he only put out 2 or 3. Drake
okay.
never responded. So I'm like,
But
okay.
that's a lot of energy though. That's a lot of energy.
But
If
Joe's
I
a
say one
writer.
thing, I don't care. If I give you 2 bars and you bust out 7 songs, you real butt hurt. And I mean, and that's the thing though.
I know that hurts, sis.
Exactly, man.
Nah, but he's an, if you follow Joe's career, Joe's bars though, like he's 60, 70, 80 bars. Like him and Cassidy, they gonna give you bars. You know what I'm saying? Like he comes from that school of yo, don't come over here, man. Like that social media stuff, you can do that. But if you trying to make it rap, I'm a rap. I'm a rap. I'm here to rap. And I feel like Drake picks and chooses. Drake definitely is talented. He definitely can rap.
And he picks and chooses because they have that
But I
integrity,
think that's trash
light,
though.
and
It's
privilege.
not trash. Man,
I
that's
think that's
album
trash
time.
though.
You saved it to
If
the
I'm
club.
see, that's another thing. I'm in album mode. Man, shut up. Listen,
Yeah, album mode. Look, if you
listen.
want to put, that's
If
gonna
it's
bring more
time to
attention to his album.
go, it's time to go. Hip hop is a sport. It's a sport. It's a blood sport, yo. And I do feel like Joe Budden and the Kendrick Lamar and that Control verse. I feel like those were worthy of being responded to, but he didn't. So now he responds to Pusha T's and Pharrell.
Right,
And
right.
some people say there's more of a Kanye diss than a Pusha diss. But
Yeah, I feel like it is. I
my
feel like
other beef with Drake is, bruh, you can't really claim to be the greatest when other people have written songs for you. You can claim to be the greatest entertainer, but you can't claim to be the greatest rapper to me.
Because those are definitely two different things.
Yeah. Because P. Diddy is an entertainer. They say he has some of the best live shows ever. Great. But, like, bro, when it comes to this pen game, and then it's like, okay, well, it makes you put in a question. What else have you written? But, I don't know,
all right.
Carl.
So
Why you think he's going to get killed? I mean, lyrically.
I think he's gonna get killed because whatever Drake puts out is gonna be received differently. He got a wider audience, and everybody's just gonna get more excited about it. Also, his delivery is gonna lend for more people to listen to it. So, like Push still got that '90s flow. He gonna have if he wants somebody right now to listen to his ass, he gotta come with some different shit. He can't come with that hardcore and then that nice little ad lib he got. Like Young Jeezy can't come back with Thug Motivation 101. He got to come with some new shit to actually catch your ear. So I think that's why he's gonna lose. Nobody's trying to hear what he
So
gonna
it's a
say, but what he
popularity
thinks
contest.
It
and the
is.
delivery.
Honestly,
The
just like
game's changed.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
but however, there are people out that aren't like looking for the popularity shit like you. There are people like you who like,
There's
just
5 of
listen
us.
Yo, we're
But
five strong.
you right. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I don't know if Push is gonna respond or not. But I just think rap beef nowadays is kind of corny. Like back in the day, it was like, yo, when them diss tracks came out, people bumping them just diss tracks for months. And then the funny thing is, Drake dropped a new song, and a lot of people are trashing his new song. It's off his album.
what song?
Exactly.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that shit is trash. I listened
Exactly,
to
and
it.
that's
It's
what
so
I'm saying.
uninspired.
How you gonna come out with a diss track, diss somebody, and then you put out a trash song that's on your album? It's called "I'm Upset," I think.
That joint. Like I actually somebody posted it the other day, and I was like, I don't believe him. Like he don't even sound upset. The nigga was
That's
so
what I'm
relaxed on
saying.
the
So
track.
it's like, bro, but he in album mode though. He sounded more upset on the Pusha T diss.
You right.
So it's like, Aubrey, what are you doing?
Like he
Um,
looked like if, like somebody rolled up on his ass. Like his voice got real high and shit. Like he
mm,
wasn't sure. Like he didn't really want that. But like no, that upset track. I can tell he didn't write it. I'm thinking if I had to guess, it's gonna say Trouble
wow,
Pen. I'm serious. If I had to guess, Trouble Pen that. That's what I'm guessing.
wow.
So
So
track is weak.
okay, yeah, okay, that's
I just think the
interesting.
game has changed. So there's a
The
lot.
game is definitely changed.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the pride is a lot of the pride and the penmanship and is gone. I think that's a big part of the artistry. I think people are more focused on entertaining and making the money versus creating the artwork from the heart. Like when someone else writes your song, you not even telling your truth anymore.
True, but I do think because if you think about it, that's like saying acting is not a true art because there's a writer and then there's an actor and there's somebody who's able to effectively write a character.
Hmm.
There's somebody who's effectively able to channel and and bring that character to life. So let's say the writer writes something, he has to write it tailored for that person. Like when Drake wrote some shit for
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce, you felt that.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like it was coming from her a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whoever's writing these things for him need to take a dial back and actually get back to what needs to be written for Drake. That's the missing piece.
Now,
I'm upset it's trash.
I saw you shaking your head.
I'm
She
upset
was like,
it's
nah.
trash. Like
but what you just,
same flow. That's all it is. The same flow.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even. It's
I'm
something
It's,
you
it's a lack of energy.
with the
For
acting
real.
thing. You analogy. There's good actors and there's trash actors too, though. So
This is true. But this is not to say. But there's a time where there's not the right role for
I just want to
somebody.
let y'all know CV called Drake an actor. Go ahead.
He is. What the motherfucker starred in Degrassi in a wheelchair. He's an actor. That's
not
his roots.
Aubrey.
Yeah, man. Shit. That's a
This
fucking
is
actor.
true,
Yeah,
but
man, he's an actor playing a rapper.
I don't know why everybody like beefing during the summer, man. Like it's about to be hot outside. The women about to be out, and people is beefing. We supposed to have a lot of good music.
They about to drop some. It's just all to get your
Okay,
attention. They got your ear. You distracted now.
Would you say, Tori?
two things. They're not albums, but there's things that have came out, right?
Okay.
How do y'all feel about the Childish Gambino song that came out a couple weeks ago?
This is America.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that on the last show. CV, I'll let you go.
Nah, I'm just saying the shit's fire. I mean, I love it. Like, I know me and Rob talked about it briefly. He felt some type of way to the fact that the song could not, in his mind, it doesn't stand alone. It has to be brought with the visual to really bring it home for him.
Oh,
And for me, as someone that is currently writing screenplays, I'm looking at it from a perspective of what's the problem in it actually being written for screen. Like, so, because I think what's the Canada, like I
Mm-hmm.
think that the visual on that really brought home the song too. So I
yes,
mean,
It
sometimes
did.
sometimes we think visually, and that's just what that song's about.
King Overdose.
But
Ooh, ooh.
ATM is a song you will put in your car and you will listen to 1,000 times. When I heard that song, it took me a while to get through the album because I kept running that back. Whereas This Is America, how long would the video live? Radio's not gonna spin that. Radio's not gonna play that. When's the last time
Yeah, I heard
y'all?
on the radio.
Yeah, I
But
heard on the radio too.
I don't hear it on the radio here where I'm at.
True, true,
I
true.
don't know. But
And that also may be a culture thing.
I just would have rather it been a stronger verbal because I feel like J. Cole hit the nail on the head. He did a strong song that could be played and listened to, and he did strong visuals. Whereas I feel like Childish Gambino tapped into one, but his visual is very powerful, like extremely powerful. Like you had to watch the video multiple times just to catch everything
Yeah,
that's
my
going on.
mom loves it. So I know if my mom loved it,
You say your mom's on it?
yeah, like my mom loves that video.
Damn, that's what. Shout out to Mama.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about, yo.
Ain't Ray, no hope.
You got a cool mom. I would have asked my mom that. She'd be like, "What?"
My
Okay,
mama don't know
next
about that.
question. So it's summertime, and a lot of people have been saying it. So I just want to ask
Wait a
your
minute.
opinion. And you may not know the song because y'all are old, but
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Go ahead.
It's all good.
"Booed Up" LMA. Y'all like that song?
Haven't heard of it.
I don't even know that shit.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
sure
What
you
that
heard.
is.
All right. Who's the artist?
Like, what the fuck is that?
Hold on.
LMA.
She just made me feel old for real.
Don't play it. You can't play it, or we're not gonna be able to post this. All right. Booed up. Oh, LMA. I didn't listen to it yet, but I heard it on someone's podcast mentioned it, and I meant to download it, and I didn't.
All like guys like this song.
Is it a chick?
Yes, it
Like
is.
Lil Sa- Oh, I know. I think I heard him.
It's
time.
mad
Like,
old. What?
I know that song. Yeah, that song been out for a little minute.
It's getting lit. Like I've been knew it, but like
Yeah, it do take a while for
all
songs
I'm
to
like
even-
pop.
guys like this song for some reason, and I'm not
I
sure.
don't even know what she be saying. I just kind of like bob my head.
I'm gonna have to
Say,
listen to
like,
it.
Yeah, so shit.
Tori
'Cause,
loves
I
it. Look
wouldn't,
at
like,
her. She's smiling and shit.
Like I wouldn't put my windows down and like play that shit loud for
Are you
nobody
sure?
to hear.
Because
I'm
we're
sure. It's
impression
too.
I'll do that when we're not around.
Oh no, I don't do that
I
shit
mean,
because
I
I don't
played
think
Kelly
that
Rowland
nigga stop.
"Kisses Down Low" with the music down a couple times because I like eating
No,
pussy. But
no, no.
sorry,
I was still wasn't doing that. I mean, and that's fine,
what?
bro. That's absolutely fine.
That's a dope
If that's
song.
you are doing what I call soliciting the beat. So like, if some chick was sitting next to you at the red light, you're letting her know that's what you do, and that's fine. I'm no longer soliciting, so that's what you do. Shit, I respect
"Kisses Down Low" is a classic song. That's on my freaky mix. Ugh.
When did that song come out?
Don't do that. Don't do
You
that.
just
That's
said
only
that.
like 3 or 4 years old. It's not that
Ooh.
old.
No,
It's
bro, that
only
song older
three or
than
four
three.
years. I know.
Man, you about to make me look up that
No,
that
it
song.
ain't.
Tripping, man. No, that shit older than that.
No, it's not.
Really?
No, it gotta be. Oh
No.
damn, 2013. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, bro. Talking about 2, 3 years.
I
I was
said
in.
3 or 4. I
Okay.
was right.
You
Well,
know where I was in
5.
2013?
Don't talk about that. Where were
What
you?
was? Is she in middle school?
No.
I'm fucking. I mean, she got
We're
old
like
nigga jokes. So,
ended.
you
Barely, but it ended.
Word. So check it out. So, I mean, right now, I know Rob where you stand. I know where you stand on hip hop. So I want to know, like, what's like on a regular day? What you listening to right now, Tori? Like, I know you like KOD, but I'm saying like your regular shit.
I don't. Okay. All right. Cool. So Tori's music taste, even though on the outside I'm like the devil, on the
What?
inside I listen to a lot of like R&B. So like I don't really.
So you like that when we? That's your shit right now.
I like the remix of
Okay.
with
Okay.
Trace song.
You see
Um,
how she's smiling on that shit?
Yes,
Okay.
and lick the lips.
yeah,
Look,
but
she done closed the eyes reciting the
there's an
lyric.
R&B flashbacks. Sorry. There's a R&B group called Division. It's DVSN Division.
Oh, I know. I heard them. They nasty.
I'm a
They nasty.
I'm addicted to them.
Mm.
I have
Yeah.
a sickness.
I discovered them like a few months ago.
I have a sickness. I am addicted to them. Um, and that's what I listen to like on a day to day basis. But in my
Damn.
playlist, I have Pusha, I have Childish, I got some R. Kelly's perverted ass, um, J. Cole, Remy Ma, Drake. I gotta love Cardi. Y'all ain't fucking with Cardi.
I
Eh,
I listened to Cardi album one time just to give her that support, and then I'm
absolutely
done.
not.
T Pain, like
Yeah, I love T Pain.
Yeah, T Pain's still a
He's
great.
talented.
Oblivion is really good. His album that came out what last year? Yeah, last
I
Yes.
have no idea who that is.
T Pain.
What?
No.
She said the
Oh, you
album.
said the album
The
Oblivion.
album
I was
is
about to
what?
say what?
Famous Dex.
I meant Famous Dex. That's who I meant to listen to the other day.
Okay, question.
Nope.
Oh, you're a hater. How do you say his name?
No, I'm a lover. Free Black?
Oh,
Is
I
it
don't know,
black?
man.
Is it
I
black?
don't.
Is it six black? Or is it six black? Or is
I
it
don't know, man. I listen to some
black?
of his shit, man. My homeboy be on him a lot.
I love him.
Like, yeah, I like Absol.
Yeah.
I like JID. Um, Lucas Joyner Lucas,
I
whatever his
love
name is.
Joyner
Like
Lucas.
Who
I
is
love
Um,
Joyner Lucas? I've heard that name. What song? What's his
he
song?
man, he puts out a lot of videos, man. So
he's a
I don't
visual
know.
person.
Yeah,
But
he's
his
he
flow
tells a lot
is
of stories.
stupid. His flow is
He'll remind you of Eminem. He'll remind you of Eminem,
Oh,
but he's a
I'm not
much
gonna
better.
like it then.
No, you will because
you
he's a much better
will.
storyteller. Like
No.
he's on level of Three Stacks with telling a story, but his flow is similar to M.
His
You
album is
gotta
called Angels and Demons. Oh, it's not out yet.
no, go on
He got a
YouTube.
lot of singles though.
Yeah,
Go
he
on
Start
got.
YouTube though. His videos are sick.
start with I'm not a racist. And then go back. No,
Oh,
you
you
can
can
no
go
go
back.
go back. Start with what sorry, I'm sorry.
Is that the one where like the kid in school
No,
they got befriended?
that's what's that's a Italian name. It's like the Tony
I can't remember the one where he jacked my man for his car at the end.
that's the second one. So start with
Okay.
I'm not racist, and then there's one called hold on,
Shit
I got
dope. I'm telling you,
but
Are
when
y'all
you
writing
hear
this down, listeners? Those of you listening, y'all need to be
yo,
writing
y'all
this down.
listen.
See,
when
this
you
is what
listen to
happens
this cat,
when you get old and you have a life and you work and like you can't I can't keep up with it. It's too much.
so I don't have a life, Rob.
You have a life.
That's
That's
crazy.
called. So the second
Shit.
one it's called Ross Cappuccini. It's really
All
it's a
right,
boy
text it to
true
me because
story.
I'm not gonna
It's a true story.
text it to
Um,
me.
and also Joyner Lucas does really good remixes. Like he did Gucci Gang, he did
Killed
Bank
that. Shit.
Out. Yeah, he killed them. Like
Basically, he's taking all the trash rappers' songs
Hmm.
and like actually putting real lyrics behind them. Shit's fucking fire.
he did a song with Chris Brown a couple of months ago. Like yeah, he lit.
He's on. He's basically on the rise right now. Like if you ain't been listening to him, you missing out. So treat yourself, bro.
So I'm missing out. My bad.
Treat yourself.
My bad,
He just
Jordan
It's okay.
Lucas, if you're
yeah.
listening. All right, I
Yeah,
see all
man.
this stuff on iTunes. I'll download it. I'll make it part of my daily drive
So
music.
surprisingly, Tori's surprising me right now.
I didn't.
It's this is actually good. This is good. She listens to good shit.
I'm not here for no reason.
Nah, I'm
He's
just saying. I figured you would have a much
We don't
different.
know.
I
We
figured
don't
you
know.
had a much different
No, I'm
perspective
surprised too. Like I knew
because of
you
your
listen to
age,
R&B,
especially.
but I never knew what kind of rap you was really into or hip hop you was really into.
Oh yeah,
Man.
I'll kill
So
you.
who's your greatest of all time?
Rapper.
Yeah,
Why you had to
I,
ask it?
I I get things from
I
All
asked.
right, top five. Top five.
Man,
perfect,
that's too fucking hard.
and they're not in any type of order. But my top five are Tupac, um, uh, Nas, maybe. I know he's in a lot of trouble right now, but
Is he?
yes, yes.
Why is he in trouble?
I'm not, I'm not snitching on my man's like
You
that. But if
snitching? Wait, we might have talked about it in the last podcast. Why is he in trouble? The Khalees
we can,
thing?
so you said what?
The Khalees
Well,
thing?
yes, that too. But his fans are not happy with him right now, like at all.
Because
Anyway, so
why his?
Tupac,
Wait, I want to know this.
I like rappers. I um I like J Cole. Like I've been a J Cole fan since like
Okay,
that
he's your top five.
Dreamville. Like I like
Okay.
J Cole. Um, rappers. New rappers. Joyner Lucas is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Like I like him a lot. Um, and then I don't know, like Wayne, because it's Wayne. Like I like him. So whatever.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
I did.
I like Wayne till the Carter 3,
Oh,
and then like I let him go.
Wayne.
Wayne, that was our time in college, CV.
Yeah, like
Wayne was the
after
man
well,
when we were in
the
college.
Carter 3, and then
I
like
was in
maybe
middle
like around the drought, maybe like around that. Yeah, you was in middle school.
Yeah.
Damn, homie. Word. You 22? Shit. Got about 13 years, bro.
You
Three
would
five, bro.
know that though, because this is 35. Son.
Wow. Hey, so okay.
I'm glad that didn't come through on the mic.
Yeah, it didn't come through good.
No,
All
I
right,
didn't.
so it's
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
oh, okay.
All right. Wait, what did Nas do? I want to know. Then why
Shit, I
you
don't
say
know
his
what.
fans ain't happy? Is it Khalees thing? And she, oh, she muted her mic so she won't be loud like Biff. Them joints look like
Oh
they kettle
yeah.
cooked too.
Hey man, she killing them shits right now. So
She
who
got to
your top
feed that
five?
liquor.
That's Panera.
All right, your
That's
top
fucking
five, CV.
oh me. Okay, so much like her, I got J Cole on my list. I don't have
Really?
Biggie or yeah, J Cole is like my favorite rapper. I've been on him since the come up
Okay.
and the warm up to the warm up and the warm up. So and I can name all his mistakes, but that's my nigga.
Okay.
Um, so him. I actually don't have Biggie or Tupac on there. Like I know that's probably very different, but
No, I don't either.
whatever. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So I my list I really don't have like a whole five. I'm gonna
Okay.
give you two more,
Okay.
and they probably a lot different than anybody else. Big Crit, he's on there, and Wayne is my third. Big Crit, hey, don't sleep on Crit, man. Crit been spitting on mixtapes for so long. I probably got a hard drive with like at least 15 tapes from this guy.
Okay.
and he been putting in that work. So I'm glad he getting his shine now too.
Yeah, his album is dope. King Remembered in Time. That album. What's the album called?
What which one? One with that song on it?
No, his album, latest album.
Oh, I don't
Um,
remember the latest one name.
my bad, Crit. Hold
I
on.
got all of shit.
Yeah,
I
right.
got all of them.
Really like?
Huh?
I like Logic.
Yeah,
I
he's straight.
I downloaded his stuff. I haven't listened to it
Logic
yet.
is from here.
I mean, you know, another one you need to check out if you like him. You need to check out Locksmith. I don't know if you want.
Heard about him.
And there's another dude named Smino that I like, and another guy named
I
Euros.
love freaking Smino. Like I've talked to Smino before.
Okay.
Like on
Oh, for real?
yes.
Smino's nice, man.
love-
That nigga's nice.
Like Smino and T-Pain work really good together. They have a couple of songs.
Oh, okay. I probably heard him. I ain't heard. But yeah, that dude was sick, man. He's sick.
Smino is wavy. Like he got a
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, he got real. He got. Oh man, you know what? Rob, if Nipsey Hustle continues on the road that he going right now, Nipsey's gonna be
Forever is a mighty long time. My bad.
And I
okay.
see
Yeah, okay.
Nipsey was at Broccoli Fest in DC.
Oh, okay. Did you get to go?
Yeah, I went.
Yo, man, Nipsey's sick, man. Like, matter of fact, I listened to this album twice the other day and didn't even realize that it already looped around.
I gotta finish. I gotta finish. I heard that album was tough, and I don't know what happened. I don't know why I stopped listening to it.
Another cat that I think if he actually continue to put out music and don't go crazy is Vic Mensa. If he continues to put out, because that album was so tight.
His last album was good. I listened to that too.
I'm like, I don't need a rapper to like put out 30 albums to be in my top 5, but I just have to like your work so much to like, if I go like 5 years from now and I can listen to it, like I can go pull up the Sideline Story from J. Cole and be good. You know what I mean? I can go pull up Friday Night Lights and I still find stuff I relate to. But like I can't go back to the Marshall Mathers LP and listen to that shit. I just can't talk about killing my mom or my wife. I just can't do it.
Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Victory Lap is that album.
I can't.
His mama or his wife no more.
No, man.
Shout out to Eminem for dating Nicki Minaj.
He's not.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. He's not.
Yeah. She said it.
She ain't say that. Nicki Minaj did not say that. You lie.
Hold on. Let me see.
No fucking way.
Now listen, bruh.
Said like I'm so fly, just bag the white guy. Is she was talking about Eminem?
Oh man, I don't know, man. I heard the Breakfast Club this morning. They played audio from Eminem saying something on stage.
Eminem responds to Nicki Minaj dating rumor on CNN. Wow.
Man, get the fuck out of here. CNN is trash if they reporting that. Like for real.
Yeah, I was just about to say that means they ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Hell no, that's terrible. That was fucking terrible, bro.
After giving Nicki Minaj a shout out, he asked the audience, Boston, how many of you want me to date Nicki Minaj as they cheer? Exactly. He said, well, god damn it, me too.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I
like her style. Yo, I'm gonna put you on something else off air, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't be promoting certain things. But
wait, y'all even get my top 5. But go ahead, wait, put me on. What you talking about? You can't be promoting what? Oh, you talking about her favorite extracurricular activity? Yeah. Don't put her on to nothing. No. We're not putting you on to nothing. Sit down.
Okay.
We putting her. No, sit down.
You're a hater. You're a hater. Oh, look at him.
I'm not a hater.
Yo, can I put a picture of this group? I trip you out, bro. Like,
I mean, I got my equipment. You know what is that? Hold on. Yeah. See. Okay.
Hey, Rob. You know how I roll.
Anyone that knows me, they're gonna hear me say honey jar and know exactly what I'm talking about. I love y'all, boys. I love y'all.
This is crimson and cream, by the way. I don't know if I can see the colors.
I can see it.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
All right. Sorry. All right, my top 5. I still want to know what you're talking about with Nas. Nas is on that list. Definitely Nas. Joe Budden by far, man. Like, that guy's music. He's kind of like, How y'all talk about Joyner Lucas, like that's how he is. If you go back to his mixtapes, I mean, I'm back to mood music. Like the storytelling is crazy, and I really respect his hustle from basically coming from nothing to something. Because his career never really took off. Yet if you look at him now, he's took his personality and his music and the controversy that surrounds him, and he turned it around to make some money. Now he got a Revolt deal.
But you know,
Um,
he came out at the wrong time. That was Button's whole issue. Cause like they wanted him to make that song, like
yeah,
make songs like that. But like when like Slip, like if he came out like maybe like 4 years early when Slippin' was on the radio and
yeah,
you know like some of the more introspective songs,
yeah,
he might have got on.
yeah, yeah. You right. Jada Kiss
Now
for sure. Jada Kiss be talking that shit, smooth
I just
gangster.
I just can't do that kiss noise, man. Like I when you be like, I like yeah, I just
Oh,
can't
you
do that.
talking
Like
about
I
the?
can't I can't do that.
You
Like you can't be hard.
get That's the
You
kiss of
can't say
death.
like you son of a mwah. I can't do
That's the
that.
kiss
Like
of
that's
death.
gay. I would suck.
Yo. God, who else do I listen to a lot? Those are really like my top three. Um, right. I would have to put J. Cole up there. I'm really loving and feeling the J. Cole music. The fifth spot is open, but it's a running between Kendrick and Sci-Hi the Prince. Sci-Hi is like you talking about rapping.
Side,
Whew.
side nasty, but I just can't listen to the whole album of that motherfucker. I try. I try to like. I'm serious, man. You listen to a whole. You listen to his album. You just be like, all right, I'm rapped out. Like nigga, stop.
But that's what I like, yo. Talk that shit, spit those bars. That's what I like, man. So my fifth
I'm
spot
thinking
is
about what
open.
to put in it. I would have put Tribe Called Quest in, but I know like I didn't know if we were gonna be allowed to put a group in it.
That is
You
your
know what
top
I'm saying?
five.
Because
Child Quest is real good though.
Yeah.
yeah, like I would have definitely put them in my top five, but I know that's a group, so I was like, I ain't sure that's you know what I'm saying a little off.
Now you
Ah,
good.
hey,
You
Well,
good.
yeah, they would have been. So that I'll make them my number four for sure. Fifth spot is kind of, up in there still. Got some proving grounds left.
Word.
So check this out. So right now, I just curious because you put Kendrick in there, and I know everybody love him. Now, so like Joe Budden, like I said, like he was wrong timing. So if we take Kendrick Lamar right now,
Mm-hmm.
put him in Joe Budden's era where snap music was kind of like on the rise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would he be hot?
I don't think anybody that was introspective like that or told real stories was hot at that time. What year we talking?
Snap, we was like Big T's '04 to like
He wouldn't have
'07,
made it.
'08.
He wouldn't have
The
made
Buy
it.
You a Drink was still out hot.
He
That's
wouldn't have
Snap
made it.
Town.
The South, that era, the South killed, bro. Like you wasn't trying to hear nothing nobody up north or on the West Coast was doing. Nothing. Game ran through that era though. Game made it.
Game ran through that era, but he mixed up with the boys in the South.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was fucking with Jeezy, he was fucking with 50 and them boys, and they had connections. They had Young Buck, so they had like a little bit. They were doing the right things production wise to kind of get that feel. You know
They
what I'm
had
saying?
on
It was.
lock though, man. That is Kendrick. He would have been able to do
I
it.
don't think he would have been hot neither, man. And that's what people fail to realize. Like whatever the wave is at the time, if you don't find a way to fit in that wave,
Yeah,
and if you like just so true to your art,
yeah.
then you can't shine. I don't think Kendrick would have made it back then.
And that's why I think people like Nas and Jay Z are special because from the time they started up until now, they're still respected. They were able to put out music throughout those eras and survive and remain relevant. Like everyone can't do that. Jay Z transcended. I would say he definitely transcended better than Nas, but I would say Nas was a bit more truer to his form and to his style. Granted, a lot of people knocked him for it, but it's like if you go back to the first Nas album to the last Nas album, you can see the growth and you can hear the consistency. You can do the same thing with Jay Z, but you can tell Jay Z he grew up a lot. He's very immature. Like if you listen to go to the first album all the way up to 444, you be like, damn.
That's just people though. So tell me
Yeah,
this, man. So like to me, to some extent, like longevity is like a detriment to you because like that's like when you meet a bad chick, right? And she's you meet her in your 20s, right? And like let's face it, you get married, but you always want to remember, like you look back at pictures, be like, boy, your mama was bad because she ain't no more. She's 60.
Wow.
Ass is sagging. You know what I'm saying? So let's think about it like this. Like nobody wants to hear a 40-year-old man rap or a 50-year-old man rap about problems with his wife and cheating on his wife and having to explain it to his daughter. Yeah, the shit was cool that he came out with that, but I think honestly his longevity in the game is kind of a detriment to his legacy. I want to hear the nigga talk about popping bottles, and I want to hear the nigga talk about having fun. Like I get it. I know people
Wow.
thirst for more, but I think longevity sometimes just you start talking about shit that's just too grown, and music has to be fun. Like I can't consume that.
I
It's almost
Same.
like in 1985, J. Cole, how he was talking. That was a diss, but it wasn't a diss to just one person. It was a diss to kind of like the newer rappers, just talking about how it gets to a certain point where the shit that you're rapping about,
mm-hmm.
we're gonna grow up. We're not gonna be listening to the shit that you were rapping about. Just how you were talking about how old dude was rapping about killing his mom and his wife and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You've grown now. You can't be listening to that same shit. So it's almost like the same thing. Like you outgrow what you listen to.
I'm
You
a,
Up,
do,
I'm gonna
but
say
is that a
this.
bad thing?
I've never
no,
really
not at
like.
all. It's, but there should be like J. Cole. J. Cole is someone that people in high school they're listening to J. Cole right now. Y'all are listening to J. Cole right now. It's
True.
working.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Pump, y'all ain't listening to no damn Lil Pump.
I'm
No,
sorry. I listen to Gucci Gang.
Gucci
That
Gang,
shit
I don't
that
gang.
shit
listen
go
to
hard.
that. When I read the
Like
lyrics and they said all he said was Gucci Gang Majority, I just decided not. But
Yeah, Ras New Chain.
and it's funny that you said that the longevity can hurt you, but I think there's always an audience for it. I forgot who said this. It might have been Charlemagne, but he was like, "We don't have if you listen to satellite radio or radio in
that face.
general,
Why are you making that face?
there is not an old school hip hop station like." That
Word.
vintage hip hop does not have its own, you know what I'm
You got
saying,
Apple
category. Cause
Music
like,
and Spotify.
cause people, yeah, you got nowadays they have it, but it's like for me, and I've never really been a huge fan of Jay Z music. I just don't like the way he sounds. Kind of like how you say you don't like like the sounds of certain rappers. But 444 is my favorite Jay Z album because I can
Really?
relate to it. I can relate. I mean, I'm not a huge Jay Z fan either, and I've heard
I
all of
ain't.
his stuff. But that album, I can relate to it, and I feel like that is his truth right now. Like a lot of rappers rap about what they did, but a lot of rappers, my favorite album from a lot of people is when they rap about where they currently are. To me,
Word.
that's because I feel like you're giving your honest truth, like you're being 100% real and giving a part of yourself that most people don't get to see. And I'm like, all right, that's who you are. That's how I
I
feel
feel
about
you,
it.
man. I just think that like when you make music though, that shit gotta like that shit does have to kind of hit you in some way
Yeah,
other than just like making you think or relate to it, because like, it has to be fun. Like so, what a lot of times for me when I think about music and what makes like for me an artist, a lot of times I can think of like something that they have to be like where I was at, like or what I was doing and how it made me feel. And so like when I listen to 444, I'd be like, man, I hope my wife don't have no flashbacks
you
or
stupid.
some shit that I done did. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never did nothing as fucked up as him. But at the end of the day, it's like, man, you listening to 444 and then your wife want to listen to fucking Lemonade and then she want to think about like some shit you done did is fucked up. Like, I don't like so music invokes emotion and makes you think about shit, right? So like we need to listen to some ignorant shit because we don't. I just want to live. I just want to live in the moment, have a good time, bruh.
I mean, there's
That's
artists
that.
for that. You know what I'm saying? I got my Snooty Wild on
Okay.
my playlist. I got my Jeezy on my playlist. I listen to music according to my mood though. You know what I'm saying? Music used to control my mood, but now it's the other way around. When I'm like this morning, like I knew, I had a super long weekend, so my old ass, you know what I turned on iTunes? I turned on Sounds of the Ocean. And I was listening to ocean waves as I got ready for work. And then cuz I needed to calm cuz the stress started. Tori, you're still muted. But
Ah.
the stress of knowing what I had to come
Oh,
up
you
with
thought we
this.
was ignoring y'all. She thought we was ignoring
No,
her.
what'd you say, Tori?
Okay.
I didn't. I just couldn't believe that I was still on mute because I was rapping. I
Oh,
was just
Oh.
Don't. I was telling him not to come for you like that because I listen to Rit Waves and stuff when I meditate and stuff.
Right. Like
Hey,
I had to
I
do
hear you,
that,
bro.
but now when when I'm mad, I listen to certain music, and that's why I have a playlist with just music that I love. Period. Like you'll hear deep introspective stuff to crunk stuff. I'll just skip it if I'm not in the mood for that. But I feel you, CV. I feel like everyone should have that fun side too. Like I feel like music definitely needs to have fun, some vibe, some moving. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it should be a balance, but
You know what I do, man? You know, on Friday the other day I listened to, man.
what's that?
Listen to the soundtrack to The Last Dragon. I wanted to remember when I was like 5 years old for a minute and just get the fuck on out of work on Friday.
Shout
I was
out
like, yeah.
Shout out to my boy Russ. When we used to live together, he used to do that in the morning when he was getting up ready for work. All I hear was
That
down,
glow,
down, 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 down,
that
down,
glow.
down, down.
Man, dog, I'm telling you, shout out to Willie Hutch, my nigga. Like the glow is a
When
classic
you
song
got that
forever, man.
glow. Yeah, I need to buy that
It's
on Blu-ray. Shout out to the
Do
Last
you know
Dragon.
that movie? Do you know that movie, Tori? The Last Dragon. Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. Do you know that movie?
When did that come out?
Oh shit. Like 84?
I wasn't a thought in '84.
I know you weren't. But I mean, I thought somebody might have
The
put you
last
on.
dragon.
Rob, it's your job now to put her on to The Last Dragon.
All right, so text me your address. I'm gonna buy you a copy. Do you got a DVD player?
No, I think you might be better
I'm
suited
asking. If I
for
didn't have an Xbox, I
I
wouldn't have a DVD
they
player.
get her iTunes card or
Oh, sorry.
gift it
I'm
on
old.
iTunes.
Is it on the iTunes store?
That girl don't collect
I'm about to
DVDs.
send. See, I'm old. I was gonna send her a Blu-ray.
He'll definitely send me something in the mail.
Yeah,
He's quick to send people stuff in
Oh,
the
word. That's my dog, man. That's
I
my
gotta see if
dog.
iTunes has that. Yeah, you need to get that movie. It's a classic movie.
Yeah, iTunes they do actually.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my shit.
Oh my god. All
Shit.
right,
I'm
y'all.
like,
I
man.
think we're done here talking about hippity hoppity and what we listened to and our thoughts and feelings and opinions. We'll see what happens with Pusha T and Drake.
Murder.
Yo, I do find it funny that he put out a song called "Nice for What" and then Rihanna dissed him. I laughed so hard.
Rihanna is straight.
Yeah, cause
Yeah.
at that last music award, he was like talking about his feelings for her before she
Oh,
accepted the
yeah.
award, and she really didn't like that because she doesn't like compliments. And then she put out another statement that was like, "He's cool. We're not friends right now, but he's still a cool person." I was like, "Damn."
And the movie is available for purchase at $12.99 in iTunes. Just to confirm, The Last Dragon. Go
All
cop
right,
that.
so Tori, if I get,
Don't try to
can't you gift people movies?
Yes, you sure can.
All right, I'm gonna gift it to you, and you're gonna have
Gift
to
this
watch it.
movie up. Yeah, man.
Now, I know you don't have ADHD, but I'm gonna need you to sit and watch it in one sitting. Don't be pausing and coming back later.
I haven't even finished this.
I ain't
No,
even
it's
started.
You know what I'm saying? That's better. I can't read long either, and I was an English major.
Y'all need to get this.
The four.
For three.
Okay.
What's that about?
And the podcast because I'll get into something that y'all.
All right, y'all. We got to be out. CV, tell them where they can find we him.
I love y'all boys.
Tell them where
Hey,
we can
man.
find y'all at We
You,
Here
you
Man.
want to be from the Low Country? Yo, you can find me. I'm from Charleston,
I'm
But
from
no,
DC.
from where?
I'm from DC.
Oh yeah.
I'm
That's
from
different. That's different.
But I love y'all.
Nah, we here, man. We drop every Wednesday 9 a.m. You can find us hair_man, and that's on Instagram, I think Twitter, and we are available in Apple Play or the iTunes podcast shit, Google Play, iHeartRadio. Find us, listen. I mean, it's there. It's anywhere you can find your podcast, pretty much.
Same here. Y'all know where to find us. From My Experience Podcast, Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Google Play, iTunes, on Instagram, FME_podcast. Thank y'all for listening, and we will catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace, y'all.